Oh yeah, I also tried to land on the sun. Yeah, off that goes, and off I goes. See ya! Hanging City, here I come. Hanging City, bum-ba-dum. Hanging City, one small step for Rainbow Opal, one giant leap for Hearthian kind. That's the probe. I can't follow it, it's way too fast. Right. Off we go to Brittle Hollow. Ow, shit! Well. Stop. Landing camera, landing gear. Because I did not notice I was still in the bloody... Sorry, I didn't realise I was still in orbit when I was trying to do the bloody autopilot. There. Just to check. Yeah, we're good. So there's the crashed pod. I'm still intrigued by the fact they call it a vessel. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to land right over here. Right next to this. And bloody hope she's still here when I get back. Oh, have I read this one? Yes. Okay, stay there. I'm going down to the escape hatch. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Schnitzel. Well, that sucks. That all kinds of sucks, frankly. Use caution, a black hole sleeps below. You must not slip. Thanks. I couldn't see it. Ooh. I hate this place. Hate this place so much. But this is the Hanging City. I have arrived in the Hanging City. Oh. Interesting. Of note, be sure not to wander far from here, though this area is somewhat unstable. It's safer than any we found. The temporary settlement is finished, but remember to be cautious of falling rocks and dust created by meteor impacts. Heavily implying it is not whole sections. Oh wow, the eye. Right, I've got to explore quickly. I don't have time to be like, ooh, look at that thing. Given concerns about our settlement stability, where should we construct a new, less temporary shelter? We need to stay close to the escape pod so Felix can monitor incoming messages. We can't be rescued if we aren't present to respond. Migrate to the northern glacier. I don't believe anyone is coming to save us, Thatch. I agree, we're here because the eye signal called us to it and we followed. If we're to find it, we need not merely survive but thrive. This is a wise point, Plume, and eloquently made. In moving to the northern glacier will keep us safer, that is what we should do. This feels very Subnautica. What if we use gravity crystals to create a stable path? Building beneath the crust again would shelter us from the impact. So yeah, that's how we reach the observatory, by following that. So, I am doing that. I'm here really early, so... Oh, fucking... Oh, no. Don't look up, don't look up, don't look up. Gravity crystals saving my life. I'm singing 'cause I'm nervous. Oh, dear God. Gravity crystals leading the way, lighting the path. Hip hip hooray. Gravity crystals. I need to remember not to jump, because that will break the spell and I will die. Gravity crystals leading the way, protecting me in this crystal cavern. Oh fuck. What? Oh shit. Oh shiz. I hate that. That was awful. Where am I now? I think this is the observatory. Because this is what the observatory looked like from the outside. Okay. Wow, loads of skeletons in here. Or is this still the Hanging City? This could still be the Hanging City for all I bloody know. I thought it was the observatory, but... Two of them. What killed everything? I'm beginning to get very concerned. Oh, that's Ghost Rock. Beginning to get incredibly concerned. Oh, Ghost Matter, yay! Probably right there. Yeah, Ghost Matter! Yeah, I know. I'm aware of it. Did I come down here? I don't remember. Or did I come from this way? I'm lost. I came from this way. Yeah. And up here... What am I even looking at? Apart from gravity-defying things. To be honest, this looks like the stuff the Ghost Rock's made of. Oh, what is this? Explanation of festivals. All the Nomai clans from all over the universe meet in one place to share what they've learned in science and art is called the festival. Don't forget, festivals happen every 10 years. At some festivals, one clan's big discovery can mean all the Nomai get to advance too, like a known as Warp Core, which made it so everyone can warp long distances and explore more. Each clan is a festival envoy to show their most interesting work. Our envoy was Thatch. We can't go because we're stuck here, but Felix says we used to go too. A single festival can last a long, long time. This is a school. This is learning. This is a child learning to write. Lammy. Lammy is one of the children who was on Giant's Deep. Yeah, that's definitely a children cops. Cool. Great. I'm so sorry, children cops. I don't mean to disrespect you. Formation of the universe, Solanum. No one knows how the universe was made, but one thing we do know is everything used to be very hot and very dense, tightly packed together. As this early universe expanded, it also cooled down. Once it had cooled down enough, particles were able to group together to form things like galaxies, stars, and planets. Since then, space has continued to expand at a faster and faster rate, which is hard to think about for too long without your brain hurting. So that is saying that it's definitely not going to be the crunch. That is leaning towards... It turns out I got the name wrong. It's not the Big Yawn, it's called the Big Freeze. And it's the one that is more scientifically likely because things are still accelerating. But they have said in this before that everything's accelerating away. But the notable thing was that it was all accelerating away from us. Whereas, technically... I suppose if everything looks stationary, but you can tell that it is accelerating, it would look like stuff's accelerating away even if you're accelerating away from it. So, yeah, fair enough. The universe will keep getting colder and larger until one day the stars and the life they support will all die. Yeah, that's the big freeze. And it's because, like, stuff gets so spread out that, essentially... everything just entropies away. That's scary to think about, even though Conroy tells me it won't happen in our lifetime, but it will happen in somebody else's someday. Is that implying that that's what's happening? I don't buy it. I do not believe that that is what's going on here. How do I get there? From down there. Yeah, I know there's ghost matter. Every time. Right, so there's ghost matter that way. But I can access it from this one instead. I came from that way, didn't I? Yeesh. Going this way? Yeah, oh yeah, here's... So that's the ghost matter I couldn't bypass. So I'm just sort of going around it. And this is the big sort of causeway. So this is the Hanging City. This isn't the observatory. I'm near one of the poles. Oh. School district. Meltwater district. Eye Shrine district. Black Hole Forge. Okay, so this is the school district. Oh, wow. The technology on show here is phenomenal. Right, it's the forge I really need. So this is the... Right, so it's a vertical thing, of course, Hanging City. So I'm running out of time. I'm just going to head up to the forge. Or the Eye Shrine. No, I'm going to head up to the Eye Shrine. The forge is blocked off. Okay, Eye Shrine it is. That's the one I wanted anyway. You heard it. This is the equivalent of like a bloody lift or a like a highway. Shiz, that was close. Oh. Another child. And I can't get any further. Oh. There. They died in bed. That looks like an incredibly uncomfortable bed. Why can I hear a siren? The Eye Shrine. Okay. God, there are corpses everywhere. Like, I really thought that there were only going to be like 20 people here, but there are a lot of dead people here. There are a great deal of dead people. Something happened that ended everything. Oh. Be welcomed in this place. This shrine is a space to reflect on what brought us to this system, the signal from the eye. We observed the eye's signal in our travels and followed it here to find its source. What we know is this: the source of the signal, which we have chosen to call the Eye of the Universe, is older than the universe itself. The rest we have yet to learn. Enter and open your mind to the possibilities. What is the Eye of the Universe? The Eye is older than this universe, so imagine how much it could teach us. Perhaps it is a cosmic library. Suppose it is a more advanced being. It is a signal that brought us here. How can the Eye be older than the universe itself? Suppose it is a relic from the previous universe. The early universe was unimaginably hot and dense. If anything existed before, it would have been destroyed. Suppose the universe is older than assumed. What is the Eye's signal? Suppose it wishes to communicate. It is a signal. Were we the intended audience? The signal is the Eye's voice. It speaks a language we do not yet know. Or maybe it is the attempt at expressing itself. From the signal we're able to determine its age. Or its lack of age? Bloody hell. That's floating. that pot. Okay. That was a lot of information. Things feel like they're going bad for me. Going bad for me. They flash died. Like, there is no way a skeleton would prop itself up like that. Unless it died pretty instantaneously and probably like calcified or something. Oh, there's writing there. How do I reach that? Oh, God. Oh! Okay. More corpses. I no longer believe, as I did as a child on Ember Twin, that the Eye of the Universe, the source of the signal, wishes to harm us, but it may not want to be found either. In fact, the Eye may not have wishes at all. We have no evidence supporting this. The terrible circumstances of our arrival here are almost exactly that, circumstance. I suspect imagining we are special to the Eye in some way is wishful thinking. The Eye might have called out to any sentient species. Or it might not have been calling out at all, and the ancestors heard the signal. Holds no great deep meaning. This wouldn't be so bad. Solanum had a massive crisis of faith. Bloody hell. This has got... Like, I did not expect to find just tons of corpses. That has caught me off guard. Oh, shh, that was a bit close. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm not going to count the corpses anymore. Do you remember I was saying I might count the skeletons? Not going to happen. Too bloody many of them. Okay. Way too many of them. What happened? Wow. I think that's everything in there. It's very hard to be sure. Alright, let's head down to the meltwater. I mean, at this rate, I'm going to spend my entire loop here. I'm not leaving. Black Hole Forge controls. Wow, okay. Oh, there is writing here, though. And trees. The Ash Twin project requires a powerful and highly advanced warp core. How should we obtain it? Oh, scroll. What's this? Oh. Solution 2. We could craft a new advanced warp core inspired by the vessel's warp core. Abandoning the vessel's warp core in its casing means losing valuable knowledge. That is true. Mytis. However, it is knowledge that we have little hope of recovering. It would be best to relearn. I would very much like to craft a new powerful core. More relevantly, I believe the Black Hole Forge crew and I could recreate the basic design, which we know that they did. This is the safest plan. Idea. This is the safest plan for our clan. It is the safest path, the best one. Our goal is worth the risk, Avens. The greatest challenge here, I think, is that we don't have a design for the powerful core or any of the original crafters. I thought they had Anona. She was on the ship that crashed on Ember Twin. No, but Poke was apprenticed to Anona, who created the original design, and our Black Hole Forge is adept at crafting simpler cores. I believe I can be of use here. The vessel's warp core was created before my time, but Anona explained many of its designs to me. I really feel that these species are incredibly long-lived. Phrases like that. My master's thing was created before my time. Like, that's a very... It's a very specific phrase. You know, like, I wouldn't say, oh yeah, the Sinclair computer was before my time. Well, maybe I would. Yeah, no, maybe I would. Fair enough. How's the planet? No, bad. Shocker. Planet's feeling pretty bad. Pretty bad. Oh, I missed a bit. Is it though? We've tried for so long to find something that I and others now believe might be impossible to find. If the search for the eye is a futile one, we should choose the option with the least potential for harm. Wow, they really just... This is a fascinating place. We can retrieve the warp core from the vessel. This would require a return to Dark Bramble. Okay, so that's absolute confirmation that they did go to Dark Bramble. Maybe the reason Dark Bramble is fractured is because the ship hit it. Plume, my father, said many good Nomai perish there. Okay, we have a direct familial link for the first time. Like, we've had two people who are together. Where was it? Mallow and Avans. And we've had several people noted as children. But this is the first time we have a direct familial link stated. My mentor, Coleus, and his old mentor once discovered and studied an anglerfish fossil. Using that knowledge, we could avoid the anglerfish entirely. I remember that anglerfish fossil we used to play in Fossil Fish Cave when we were children. Rami. Rami was on the Ash Twin project. How could they have been children? How long were they here? Maybe it isn't one generation. Because the reason I think it was one generation of them, which is slowly being disproven, by the way, is that like some of the people named in the crash were also involved with what must have been fairly late stage development. Ones like Thatch and Plume, they were involved with the Quantum Moon tower, which feels like a late stage development, but maybe it's not. Maybe I've got the timings wrong, and actually that was much earlier. Clary? You know, there's no mention of it. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe these are the second generation that, and the Quantum Moon Tower was made in the first generation. What Malore and I learned from that fossil could theoretically help us evade the anglerfish, but our hypothesis was never tested on a live specimen. The vessel's warp core is broken. At best, recall those present when the vessel crashed said it sustained lethal injuries. Injuries again. Lethal injuries. If it was a machine, they'd say like damage. Lethal injuries implies that it was a living ship. Perhaps we could still repair it. My grandmother told me that there was little time to assess the nature or extent. Grandmother, there were 2 generations. Even if it no longer functions, the old core could be a valuable blueprint. Bloody hell. Okay. I do have a theory that I've been meaning to mention, that they communicate non-verbally. And that's why we're finding all of these seemingly ordinary conversations littered around. And it could just be that they recorded them for posterity, or they recorded them so that they could debate it over a longer term, or, you know, the simple answer of it's for the player's benefit. But there is also the possibility that they literally cannot communicate verbally. Stuff like the crash log. Why would they take the time to write down, is everyone okay? You know, that's one of those things that if it was on a voice recording, that might make sense. But these are very specifically not, but maybe the books are. I feel strange trying to recreate a Nona's warp core without him. At times it still feels strange to be no longer his very young apprentice, and for the Black Hole Forge to be in my care and not his. Hypothesis, this will always feel strange, even though my time with him was short. I miss my old mentor deeply. To have the chance to try is thrilling, but I don't want to disappoint everyone. I think I can do this, probably. But what if excitement has clouded my assessment? Still, all I can give is my best, and as Anona would say, should my best prove insufficient, then we will find another way to achieve what's needed. I have Clary en route in the Forge, and I have my clan. I am not alone. Was I wrong in volunteering to build it? I was born in this star system and never saw Anona's warp core with my own 3 eyes. I only know what he taught me. What if I'd bitten off a larger portion than I can consume? Anything over here? Nope. I'm probably coming to the end of my time here, so I better hurry. Oh. Up we go. To whatever it is up here. Oh. It's a room. Couldn't have seen that coming. Oh god, that's water. Bloody hell, sorry. Didn't click. I couldn't see it. Where the hell am I now? What? Oh my god, really? There was a way into the Hanging City from here. Well, I could probably tell what's-his-face about that. That's fascinating. Dark bramble fairly closely matches the appearance of the white hole after everything has gone through it. Look at that. And it's not exact, but even the white dot in the middle. Maybe dark bramble's like a former white hole? I don't know. Ah, wow. It's pretty fucking awful, isn't it? So what, this is just another way in, I'm guessing. I think I've explored most of what there is here now. It's most of what I'm aware of. Because I've been around here, this is leading back towards the ghost matter, yeah. So I think I've explored the Hanging City. I can't help but feel I've missed stuff, but I don't know how to know. I don't see anything I've missed. Apart from that thing down there. Well, don't know what that is. Whoa. Ooh. Yeah, I haven't been here yet. What I should probably do is... Okay, so I'm safe here. What is ghost matter? I feel like it's going to be revealed ghost matter is like the souls of the bloody... souls of the dead. Where's that taking me? Ah, a scroll. No idea where I can read this, but I found a scroll. I can read it here, good. Alright, place you. Remove you. Why we should build a vessel. Time isn't stopping, so it's too late. Each Nomai clan explores the universe in its own vessel. Heart of every clan. Remain in one place for so long, they're wanderers and have no permanent home. If we built a new vessel, we could return to our adventurous way. Imagine all the new places. Could even meet other Nomai. Probably wouldn't be hard to get parts of it. And if we broke other structures, we might be able to build a smaller vessel. They're normally large. It would help if we stopped building so many things to search for the eye of the universe. We could even make a warp core for jumping long distances. Poke tells me she plans to make a very advanced one. Okay, well we're in the end game now. I didn't find that. What's that dial? To the bottom right of gravity 1.5. I think I did very well here. Bye-bye, son. I don't know where you are, but I think you're in that direction. Yep. Take me! Take me! Smite me, O mighty smiter! Smite me! I can take it! He can't take it! That, I'd say that made up for the last couple of underwhelming loops. That was fascinating. I learned so much during that one. I didn't get to the Black Hole Forge. But I should go and see Ryback. But that is enough for today. Ooh. Holy crap. Where did that go? One small step for Rainbow Opal, one giant leap for Hearthian kind. Did that land? No. Ah. That could have landed here. Anyway. Alright. Yeah, that is enough. Thank you very much for watching. I'll be back with more soon. I made a great deal of discoveries then. So, I'll be back with more soon. Thank you very much for watching. I'm still thoroughly enjoying this. So I hope you are too. Subscribe for more. Check out the other stuff. Make sure you're watching them in order because, you know, it's a big mystery and it's got to be solved in order. And I will catch you later.